friends, welcome back to the channel. Masak with me. Masak means cook in my Malaysian language. Today we'll be preparing chicken, and it's fried chicken with a red tamarind sauce. First, we will have to fry the chicken, of course, and I like to use the wingettes and the drumettes. So basically they're like the chicken wings. You can use one whole chicken for this recipe. So let's get to frying. So I'm gonna fry these half cooked, okay? Oh. Well, this looks like it's halfway cooked. I just fry them halfway. Basically, you're browning them and then set them aside. Next on to our sauce making, and these are the ingredients that you will need: whole onion, some shallots, garlic, lemongrass, galangal, and ginger. And you saw the video of me peeling the ginger. Galangal is more of a citrusy flavor. I should say brother sister to a ginger. It's a root. It's a little tough to use a spoon, so you will have to use a knife to peel it. Alright, and this is what your galangal looks like after it's peeled. And I'm just gonna cut it into little pieces so we can throw it in the food processor. half the onion will go in the processor and the other half will go in the fryer. So you want to slice it thinly. And for the sauce, I will put 2 teaspoons of chili paste. This is the Thai chili paste that I made. Homemade and also my Thai chili from the garden. And you can check out my video of the chili paste that I made. Now I would like this to be a little bit more pastier also, instead of it being too minced. I don't want it too chopped up like this. I do want it a little bit pastier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of a tamarind juice, or actually, you know what, it'll be better if we add water, because I do have tamarind juice to go in the next one. So I'll add like maybe half a cup of water. So this is about where I'd like it to be. Okay, so we're gonna let it sit. What we do is we have the oil already hot and ready for the onions. So this is gonna give it the sweetness for the chicken and for the red sauce that we're making. And while it's frying, I'm going to add some curry leaves, and I'll add like 2 strands of curry leaves in there.
Hey, how y'all doing?
This is my son Elijah.
I'm gonna be cooking here pretty soon too. I know most of it. Taught her half my skills, so.
Always silly. Okay, so after that's fried off, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the sauce. So what we want to do is we want to really saute this good in the sauce. And why we call it the red sauce is because the chili kind of makes it red, but most of all, the ketchup that we're going to use is going to make it red as well. And it's gonna give it that flavor, that sweet, salty, a little sour, because ketchup has a little sourness to it, and the tamarind. And this is the brand of the tamarind that I use. It's seedless tamarind. We'll take 2 tablespoons of this. I put it in a ramekin and I put some water in it. And what you do is you stir till you get parts of the particles, you know, kind of drained out of there. And you just want the juice. So you're getting the rest of the particles out. And then you strain it, and then you put the juice in the sauce. So alright friends, so right about here where you see the sauce and you want to smell the aroma of the garlic and the ginger. It smells so good. But when you see the oils mix in really well, about 3 to 4 minutes, that's how you know this is about ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the tamarind juice. Try as best as you can without adding the particles. It wouldn't really harm. It's just the skin of the tamarind. See, that's what it looks like. Mix it in. Ready for the chicken. So we add our chicken. This is when you're going to cook the chicken all the way through, of course. And while it's simmering, we're going to add some oyster sauce. I'd say about 3 tablespoons of the oyster sauce to give it that salty sweetness as well. So stir the oyster sauce in evenly with the sauce. And then we will add the palm sugar, and this will give it the sweetness as well. I will only add maybe 2 teaspoons of the palm sugar. So about 2 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon will be enough for this. You can use white sugar if you would like, but that'll make it a little bit more sweeter than what I like. So I like palm sugar because it's not as sweet, but it does give that a little bit of a sweetness. And then lastly, about half a cup of ketchup. So we're going to let it sit and simmer until the chicken is tender. Alright guys, let's season it a little bit with some salt. And then we're ready to plate. what I like to do is I like to garnish it a little bit with bell peppers, just to garnish. Or you can use cilantro or Thai basil, whatever to your liking. Get some of that sauce, maybe a little bit on the rice. And let's taste test. Alright guys, so this is how it looks. You can pair it with your jasmine rice or basmati rice. Today, I'm using basmati rice. And let's try the sauce with the rice together. The tomato sauce and the tamarind sauce made it more salty, sour, and then the palm sugar made it sweet. So it has a kind of like a sweet and sour type flavor. And let's try the chicken. Yum. Chicken is moist and all the flavor is soaked into the chicken. Just perfectly blended together. Well guys, if you like what you see, hit subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget the notification button. And until next time, bye guys.